So, one thing about this show I will say, gentlemen, and to all the listeners, is that they're saying my show has too much profanity, that I don't have enough education and such. So,
Fuck that.
I am fortunate enough to have with me two Harvard graduates
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
to school y'all motherfuckers. The Boom Boom Show, episode 5,
Number
featuring Soap and Tone. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for traveling and putting on an amazing show last night. Man, that shit was so much fun.
It wasn't.
That shit was real fun, yeah.
So, can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Do y'all have a catchphrase? Any of y'all?
I feel like I say things a lot, some things a lot, but I wouldn't necessarily consider them a catchphrase. Other people might say they might be like a catchphrase though.
I think we speak in catchphrases,
Okay.
but we just do it so often that it's normal to us.
That could also.
I have many catchphrases. I'm not even gonna say them. You
What?
guys know what my catchphrases are.
Right.
Anyone that's except unless like there's new listeners, that's your people.
True.
But yeah, y'all will figure that out if you want to endeavor. So here we go. The Boom Boom Show, episode 5. Spark up that spliff, please. Thank you. So y'all, oh yeah, you guys don't have headphones on, so we got the theme song. I'll turn up the headphones really loud. Yeah, take a listen to that. I recorded it on this podcast software, man. We out here. Yeah. Ooh.
Heard you.
Hey man, I'm so blessed to have not only some talented individuals and some good friends of mine, but this is the first Southerner and the first New Yorker to be on the show, and also this is the first 2-person episode. It's
Oh,
usually
word.
it's so far it's just been me and one other person, and down the road it's just gonna be some episodes just me ranting and just being a douche. So that's that. I would like to discuss stereotypes between all of our regions too, because me as a New Englander and a masshole at that, as like I'm 24, about to be 25 soon, like really having like a coming of age moment for sure. Only a few more months before I have a fully developed cerebral cortex.
And a fucking quarter life crisis, man. Watch out for that shit.
Yeah, dude, bro, I felt like I had one, bro. Legit, like putting shows together and shit, like gives
Oh.
me so much anxiety,
Mhm.
dude.
Trust.
How many shows have you put together this year? So
I want to say, as a group effort, like 4 of them,
Yeah.
4 or 5, like anywhere between like 4 and like 7 shows as a group, which is myself, Tone, Nice, Dap, Reka, and then maybe 1 or 2 on my own. That shit is trash, bro. That shit is stressful as hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just me and Piff, and like definitely had help from Scribe, and like it helped, like everyone helped and shit.
Yeah.
Like I was so fortunate to fucking just know, and
That's a
like
fact.
I said before I started my set, just like I would thank you guys for just trusting me from the jump.
Mhm.
And also shout out to Messy Ty, he's in the cut
Yeah,
right now. Maybe you'll hear like a squeak or two from him or something. Park, yo, but Park, yeah, oh yeah.
yeah.
Facts, bro.
Is that
Facts.
shit fire for real? I gotta tune in.
Mm.
I'm bad at keeping up with things.
I feel that.
Yo, you'll book
Yeah.
you'll book a show like fucking shit like 3 months in advance. I was telling Slitty this before the show, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And then what? Like, so much shit in your life happens between then
Mhm.
and those 3 months, and also everyone else
Mhm.
and such, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Yeah.
like I booked the show like before I moved and shit.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, and then like that the move was like literally like a week before PVD Fest. The rest of the guys moved in the day before PVD Fest.
Yeah,
It was just like it was a good start
for sure.
to that shit.
You need
That's
that
what's up.
freshness.
Yeah. I'm kind of losing track because that's what the bud do. But I do want to discuss some like so definitely some like stereotypes and shit that I thought of like other regions like when I was growing up because like as a kid, dude,
Yeah.
like I grew up in like kind of like a suburban area
Mm-hmm.
and shit, but I was around like Framingham, which is kind of urban and shit too, but mostly Hopkinton and stuff. And bro, like New York scared me, bro. I was like, New York, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so scared to go to New York. And dead ass, bro.
That's crazy. Why was you scared?
Just because the media's portrayal.
Oh, just the city just being crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's real.
Keep
Yeah.
it a stack, bro. That's what they want too. Like New Yorkers we pride ourselves with like we gonna walk in a room and like people are gonna be intimidated. Like that's kind of like
they're like,
because that's what you gotta do. Like you just being there. Like, if you don't do that, somebody gonna fuck with you. If you look like you food, somebody gonna eat you, bro. Like
That's real.
yo, with that cartoon where they're like New York City, and they all pull out the guns, and start shooting off at each other. Like that, I kept saying that joke one time. Me and my dad went on a road trip, and we went to see. We were driving on Harleys, and we went to see my sister in Nashville, and like all these like podunk towns that we stopped to get gas and stuff. They're like, "Where are y'all from?" They're like, "Oh, we're from Boston." They're like, "New York City." Yo, shit was hilarious.
yeah,
But yeah, man, but eventually, obviously, I've been to New York and shit, and it's always a good ass time. Mostly Brooklyn too,
of course.
which is where you're from.
Of course, till I die.
Yeah, and Bushwick,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
got taco spots open till 4 a.m.
yeah. I mean,
Legendary.
shit, honestly, yeah.
Like people out here, like I will not shit on Bajas. Repeat, I will not shit on Bajas. Okay, but people gas up Bajas way too much around here.
Listen, bruh. Bajas is the reason I came here.
No, sir.
It's literally the reason I enrolled in the university.
I promise you,
Oh my gosh.
bro. I
Well,
could.
yeah, because you guys had walking
Bless you.
distance from Bajas, so
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
only
yeah.
imagine.
Ridiculous.
Bro, it was like I came for admitted students day, and it was like I was visiting one of my boys that I went to high school with. I was high as hell, and I was supposed to find some people that I knew from New York, at Joe's, which is like one of the main late night dining halls there, and I just didn't know how to walk there, so I walked the opposite way up there, landed at Baja's, smacked out of my fucking mind, ate a burrito and watched TV on that little screen in the little booth, bro. I was like, oh, I could do this. I could fuck with this. Shout out Baja's.
That's dope. Yo, deadass, the reason why I went to Rick is because I was like wrestling and shit, and I
Mhm.
like wanted to go to school with wrestling, and also like I really wanted to do rap shit, and I was like, the other school was Bridgewater State,
Yeah.
and I was like, alright, Providence is definitely a better place to do rap
Facts.
shit.
Facts, for sure.
It's tough. And
Bridgewater.
deadass Boz was the reason you came here.
Nah.
That's-
I was just fucking with you, man. Bye.
Like, 'cause he deadass
Yo, I'm dead ass, bro.
had a full-on alibi.
No,
Bajas is my shit.
I just had to do it.
Put some respect on Bajas.
Yo, bro,
I did eat Bajas a lot though. When
You
I
love
was in
Bajas
school.
more than me,
I ate
honestly.
the fuck out of that shit, bro. Cause it's easy, and I'm vegetarian, so I just go get it. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, I remember people were clowning you because what did you major in?
me,
Yeah,
literary arts. Who
Yeah,
was
'cause-
clowning me?
not clowning. Like,
Oh my God.
my bad on
The first
clowning.
I've heard about it.
Ah, man. Man, the gauntlet has been
Yo,
undead.
Damn.
yo, bro, I meant to save the story for later, but
I'm dead.
that
Gotta
time
love it.
that time me and Norm came to your guys' dorm
Yeah.
That was a minute ago.
with Taki and Kels
Oh
or
yeah.
something, and it was just some like joking shit about like how like your like classes were pretty chill.
Oh yeah. No, my shit. Oh what? My shit literally, I couldn't get a grade in my classes. So all I had to
Yeah.
all I had to do was go to class and do the work. Like, you're not getting a grade because it's poetry. You can't give me a grade on, you know what I'm saying? Poetry, like, what are you gonna say? Oh,
It's either good or it's bad, and you're like, okay, poetry is just like, all right, let me just spit this unwritten, like unreleased verse.
yeah, like as long as you did the assignments and shit, like you was gonna pass. But my like some people at Brown, oh my gosh, like CS majors and shit, the type of shit they was doing, I never even saw them kids. Like,
did not sleep.
but me, nigga, I barely went to class in that bitch. Tragic. I was really out here.
Yo, you did a good job. College is just about the network, really.
100%.
You know, it's like if you're just going to class.
That's a fact.
Any college kids out there that's listening to this, if you're just going to class and not doing anything, do something, join a club.
Use your resources.
You know,
Meet people. That's like the biggest thing I took away from going to Brown. Just
try
all the people I met.
Try anything that won't kill you.
Try everything, dog. Don't do all them drugs, though. That shit is.
Yeah. Don't stay away from opiates. Stay away from the snow.
Don't do any marijuanas, kids.
Nah, see, look, I can't condone that, but the opiates, yeah, I don't fuck with that, dog. That ain't worth it.
Yo. All right, so now that we off New York,
I'm trying to jump down to that south.
let's bring it down to the South. I've been to the South. I've been to the Mid South. I haven't.
Like where?
Haven't
Like
been
where,
to
though?
Louisiana. So let me pull up a map.
My son.
Okay.
My
Let
son
me
is
shit-
prepared.
Let me show you a road trip. The road trip map that I did.
So you like drove through the south, or you like was doing things there?
We had stops. I'll show you the map.
Oh, okay.
If I can remember, I will put the map up above. But I usually forget. It's just me doing this shit, dog. You know,
One man army.
I can only do so much. So we started off in Massachusetts. Had to take, and then we took a stop in upstate New York, right near Pennsylvania, where my dad's stepmom lives. And I was sunburned as a motherfucker, just wearing a t-shirt on a Harley, arms out.
Oh.
Dude, no sunscreen in the world can save you from that.
Yo. Nah, I need you to sample that shit, bro. You need to chop that little piece right there.
Yo, that might be the IG sample. Who
you.
knows? But dog, literally, it was like paper white.
Yeah.
Like, under like you see how my farmer's tan kind of is. Even though summer's ending, and just red as a lobster, dog.
Damn.
Painful. I covered in aloe at that stop, and then we rode from there all the way down through.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, down through Ohio and stopped. Where's Kentucky? Yeah, and stopped in Kentucky and stayed at this fucking nasty ass motel.
Oh, nah.
Right with the Waffle House right next to it. And you could smoke in it.
So you was just on the back of the motorcycle for like.
No, I wasn't on the back. I was riding a motorcycle.
You had your own shit.
Yeah, Harley
He
Fat
was
Boy.
out here.
Oh, you a savage.
Yeah.
So you was just out here, just.
Dude, right after I graduated college.
Oh, that's fire.
Crazy.
It was
You
mad
probably,
fun.
you probably learned mad shit that whole
Oh,
summer.
bro. Dude, I saw a truck exploded on the side of the road in Ohio.
What the fuck?
Bro, Ohio, deadass, the whole state looks the same. Like, it'll be, okay, it worked. Here's Cleveland. Okay, here's Columbus. Here's Cincinnati. Or, Dayton and stuff. And then, but all the in-between stuff, it is some spooky shit, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Were you riding
Shout
at
out to
night?
Ohio.
Did
That's
you
where
ride
Dave
at night?
Chappelle lives.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. You rode at night and shit?
A few times.
Damn. I could, like,
Dude.
'cause I know how it is driving, like, through nowhere in the middle of the night on a road trip or some shit, and it's like, you look outside in the windows, like, it's fucking pitch black. It's
Yeah,
a
dog.
motorcycle and shit.
You know, you out there in that shit, bro. You feel
I
how
done seen
dark it
too-
is,
Dude.
bro.
I seen too many movies. I
Yo,
can't take it.
I'll get to some weather stories, man. So
Oh,
so me and my dad got lit as fuck in the motel
yeah.
About a Waffle
in
House.
Kentucky. We didn't go to Waffle House. We thought about it, and then we're like, no,
Y'all shoulda
we're just
busted
gonna
down.
crash and then just zoom. And we got to my sister who lives in Nashville,
Facts.
and then saw a friend in Arkansas, bro. Dude, when
Oh,
we
you
got to
was everywhere.
Dude, when we got to Arkansas, fucking, there was a like almost monsoon hitting us, bro. That was one of the scariest things I ever did in my life.
And you still had to drive in this
On a motorcycle.
Yeah.
shit.
Getting slapped by a fucking wind.
You had like a windshield on your shit or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad didn't.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he kinda did. Yeah, but not as good as mine.
Nigga was out here.
Yeah, my dad's a savage. But yeah, so then we just went back. We stopped back in Tennessee and drove through North Carolina and Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and shit. You know the rest. And that was it. But yeah, I saw a lot of different areas, and it opened my mind a lot, and just made me understand this country a lot better.
Yeah.
And yeah, like how living in a different territory really like is a lot different, because this country really is like a bunch of different mini countries with different laws, but we all just speak the same language, man.
It's crazy.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, man. But one thing I do just want to say about the stereotype of the South that came to me is the South did break a lot of stereotypes and shit. Because I've been to Atlanta and stuff, and, you know, Nashville and shit, you know. And then ain't a bunch of fucking, like, all those goofy stereotypes, man. But all those stereotypes are true as well.
Yeah, no, that, yeah.
Yo, there's some shit that like you just like I just did not know about, like the bail bond shit, how that's everywhere, man. I don't know if it's like that in Louisiana around
What you
where,
mean?
like a business for bonds to get out of jail,
Oh, yeah.
like how it's
yeah.
like a check cashing place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, dog, what the fuck?
yeah.
And my dad's like, yeah, people out here get arrested a lot. I was
That's how
like,
they make money.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Louisiana is the prison capital of the world.
Yeah, that is true, man.
It's crazy.
Oh man, and isn't there like parts of Louisiana without clean water and shit?
Oh, definitely.
There's a lot of parts in this country without clean water, like even like Arizona, New Mexico, and shit. Like,
yeah, Flint, all of that.
Of course.
yeah, no, that.
It's crazy because like you was talking about the new perspectives that you peeped when you was just literally seeing other cities, and it's like a lot of people, particularly on where we at the Northeast and the West and like Silicon Valley and shit, like they feel as though they're the entire brain of the country, and like to an extent that's where a lot of decisions are made.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that's not what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on. Like this shit does not look like this at
There's
all.
like
This shit
ass,
do not
bro.
look like this.
But that's what they put on TV.
Exactly. That's in all the movies, New York City, this, that, the third. Like, nigga, shit is real.
Bro,
right.
Shit is real out here, dog.
we will try and be as there's no such thing as equal rights. It's just like, all right, here are the rules we came up with. We're sorry. It's just like that's just.
And it's like some of y'all, you ain't really gotta worry about it like that.
Yeah.
If you got some money too, you be alright.
Yo, and
Shit is crazy.
when we were in college, like that was like when a lot of like the police brutality really started to become like publicized again and stuff. And I remember me and my bro Ras, we was just like, damn, I thought racism was over, bro.
That shit just started.
What the fuck,
Right.
man?
That's
Like,
a fact. That's what they want you to believe. Oh nah, that was a long time ago.
hey, man, you know, the only thing you can do is just, you know, be a good person and hope other people are being good as well.
Yeah, that's a fact. You live your life.
Yeah.
Do the right thing and shit.
But yeah, yo, let's get to some origin stories, man. I'm sure,
Oh, God.
cause this shit's gonna be a while. You know, I don't know how many you guys got some nosy people in your life. You got some people that gonna.
Bro, I've been noticing that every time I meet a new person, whether it be like a potential romantic interest or just like somebody who's about to be the homie, like, and they start asking me shit, and I get kind of like, at first I get kind of annoyed, and I'm like, I got a question, like, why am I upset that this person is making an effort to know me? But it's like, I feel like, I don't know if it's the Brooklyn or what, but I just be so guarded, bro, and I'm starting to notice how guarded I am with people who are nosy, you know, but it's like, it's usually they do it with good intent. But yeah, I just been thinking about that shit recently.
Yeah, I'm like a hermit, so
Mm-hmm.
niggas probably be wondering what I be doing.
Yo, deadass, like last night, like me and the guys were like, damn, we gotta go out more.
Bruh,
We're like, all right, at least like
Shit.
every other week. We just been in the cave, like
Yeah,
in the lab,
that's
like
what I need, bro.
doing that shit. Like, I know you guys could will definitely relate to this. Like, you'll be, all right, finally step out, and like people will come up to you like, hey, yo, you're killer, you're doing my thing, and like in your head, you're like, I'm a piece of shit, I'm worthless. Like, I haven't done anything at significant at all in my life. Why?
Bro.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Definitely felt that shit.
Like, even if
Yeah.
it's just like you haven't heard shit, like you've gotten no love, like
Mhm.
nothing in your DMs in fucking like weeks, months, and like one person says something, it's like, bro, you like you don't even know, and it's like imposter syndrome, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, like
For
I
sure.
You just gotta know what's up.
yeah, I've like come to the conclusion recently, like I like suffer from that, like
Mhm.
real bad.
It's because of the way this whole shit is set up, bro. We set to idolize what we don't have, like, and
Yeah.
it be the niggas that, like, it be the people that you looking at them, you're like, damn, they really popping off right now, like, and they be the
Yeah.
first ones to be like, yo, you doing your shit, bro. You're inspiring me, and that shit is crazy to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't worry about that other shit. You just gotta do you.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you gotta be confident in that shit because it's you.
Facts,
Nobody
bro.
else could do that shit.
Mhm.
So if that's what you doing, then no matter what, it's gonna end in the way it need to because that's organic from you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There you go.
but yeah, it's definitely real.
Amen. The
Hard
other
out here.
the other day, I this dude, like, I'm cool with them and shit, and he said some shit like I'd be like more like marketable if like my hair was like shorter and stuff. Like it was like more clean cut again and stuff. I was like, in my head, I like didn't even really respond to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, yeah, no.
I feel you, bro. It's always interesting when people, like, I don't know
You
what
should
this
do
guy
this.
was.
You
Yeah.
should do this.
I feel like in my life, I don't know about y'all, probably the
should do
same,
this.
but it's always people who literally are not putting any effort into their own, like, creativity and their own, like, marketing themselves pretty much. They try to tell you exactly how you have to do
Dude, that's a
that shit. Yeah.
dude. It's like, bro, you're like, this is your third time being a stepdad. Like, that's the worst. When that guy's trying to give you advice.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what?
Oh,
Show
man.
me how that shit work first.
Dude, I heard some shit. I honestly think I heard it like on another podcast, but this guy, or it might have been my coworker or something. Like, this guy started like dating. Oh no. Oh wait, no. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna talk about this. I remember who told me this, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna fuck.
Hey,
I don't know who the guy was, but that's
Yeah.
just the scenario he told me. Like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how close knit that is. Even though I did say this is no holds bars, I will hold respect.
I respect you.
Because that was
Hey.
because that was said in
Mind your
private.
business.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't I
Yeah,
don't even know what you're
like
talking
I
about.
said, I'm with the Harvard graduates, man. I'm getting their
I
approval.
didn't go to Harvard.
It's sick because people will be like, "Oh, what the fuck is Javon claiming
Yeah, I
this
did
shit
not go
for?"
to Harvard. Put that for the record.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, deadass, like I've like just felt like a dumbass my whole life,
Why
bro.
you say that?
So I was in like sped classes and shit
Mm-hmm.
growing up,
What's that mean?
special education.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so like I had a learning disability and they couldn't figure it out. I had like a form of dyslexia, like they later figured out and shit, and like
True.
like a form ADHD, and they don't like my parents are like, yo, no, we ain't gonna give you pills, bro.
I hear that.
Yeah, and I appreciate that shit so much, and
Yeah.
I like I had a moment, and like I said, and any college kids listening to this, before I went to college, like I was like, oh, I should get Adderall, like I should get prescribed Adderall and shit. And I told my dad like I won't do that. He's like, yo, you can do whatever you want because you're 18, but I just think that's really stupid. You've done it like this far and stuff. Because I'm like you, like I said, it does have a factor to do with like media portrayal and also how like shitty I was at school. It's like I could like speak to people and like hold a conversation and like repeat back like the concepts and stuff, but it's like memorizing like circling a fucking A, B, or C. Like what the fuck is this, dude?
Like you said, it's a bunch of people making up some rules.
Dude,
about some
America's
shit.
dude, like I'm not sure. Like this is fucked up, but it's like, all right. What's up with America's school systems? American school systems are so bad. People are fucking shooting them shits up, bro.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Shit, they really are garbage.
And like, and when we were growing up, the only one was Columbine. And then like, after we graduated, type shit, it was just started like popping off.
Shit is insane.
Yeah, it definitely has to do a lot more with society and stuff. And in my opinion, I'm not a politician, and I will never be able to make these decisions because I will never be a politician. But all I can do is vote because I'm just a regular citizen. But it definitely has to do with the culture and some systems we got going on here. But the people that have mindsets like us, it looks like they won't be able to make those decisions for another 20, 30 years. Looks like 25 maybe, or 15. What y'all think? I'm not trying to get too political over here.
Man,
I'm not gonna say the T word over here.
The who?
I don't like to say that around here. That's with the P, my friend.
What that nigga said? Pterodactyl what?
What, bro? The Twitter shit? Nah, that was the hardest song I ever heard, bro. The Twitter shit? Nah, bro. I gotta find that shit. Nah, I'm gonna look it up. But bro, I'm sitting here like, even beyond that, I'm like, how much time would we even have in the first place?
Sheesh.
Like, my friends are always saying that I'm the pessimistic one.
Nigga said Babylon must fall.
Bro, like, I feel like shit looking real crazy right now, bro. Especially the shit that's not being shown. Like, shit is looking crazy. Like, even, like, they just started showing the fact that the Amazon is fucking burning down. Like, they just started showing a lot of shit.
And apparently that's been going on.
Exactly. You know how much worse shit has been going
publicized.
On? You know what I'm saying,
Yeah, it's like, oh, now. And it's like, each time, like,
something's
something's, like, publicized to the masses, it's like, oh, this shit's been going on. Like, the Jeffrey Epstein shit. Oh, that's been going on for, like, 30 years type shit. Like.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, one day, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I just sat down and I was like, wait. I literally have no idea what is happening in any other city right now. Like, I just can't see it. I don't know. Like, you can tell me anything is happening, and I just have to believe you, or I'll have to not care about what you're saying. But I can never know. Like, I feel like shit is going insane around the world right now. We just don't see anything.
But
yet.
think about it, like that.
Like, shit is going crazy right now.
But think about it.
Coast and dodge the rocks.
But I feel like it might feel like that more because of technology and shit. Because you can see that
like
shit
now
is crazy.
Dude,
everywhere.
if they had Twitter back in the Middle Ages,
you really wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't knowing what the fuck was going on. You wasn't hearing about that shit for weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now you can see when some shit pop off. Oh fuck, Facebook. Then it showed you this shit got blown up. Damn, nigga, and we just over here chilling, and these niggas just, you know what I'm saying?
Getting
like,
bombed on.
That's why they was happier back then too, nigga. They ain't know
real
shit.
Talk.
And we still don't know shit,
Ignorance
but we know
is
a little
bliss,
bit.
You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? The more you know, the more you like just dealing with shit in your head.
Shit trash.
Fuck.
Hey, what up with that little split? That little spliff over there.
With that, that spliff? Okay, could you spark that for me? Oh yeah. Oh dang! I forgot. I wanted to open it with this question. Shit. Okay, so as I was saying, like, you know, they may say that, you know, the Boom Boom Show is too nasty, is too crude.
That's what they say.
No, dude, we just starting out here, man. Who knows, dude? This could be the most viewed episode so far, bro. Fucking, we might get like
We're going
80
viral.
views, bro.
We're going
I think the
viral.
most viewed video we got is like 70 on the YouTube. You know, I'm gonna rock this shit till the wheels fall off, baby.
Oh, yeah,
like
we
I
getting
said.
a hundo off rip first night. A hundo.
About to go crazy.
A Hondo? Yo, you
What?
heard that here, folks.
I ain't never seen a podcast. Tony Soap.
Yeah, has that ever happened? This ain't ever happened before, huh?
I ain't never been on a podcast before.
Me either.
Oh, real word.
Keep it a stack.
I'm very excited.
Keep it a stack. I've only listened to a couple of them, and I know that it's because I'm lazy as shit. And like I said, I'm bad at keeping up with things.
Yo, it's good to not keep up with things. On a side note, you know what I've been binging? Invader Zim.
Yo, you real for that?
Oh, yo, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna pull up this video that we're gonna watch from Invader Zim that's been making me fucking laugh for the funny video section later.
I was there thinking about Gerd the other day.
Yo, so as I was saying, the shade that they're throwing at the Boom Boom Show because we're too nasty, we're too crude,
Just
we're too wild, for 'em.
raunchy.
Mm.
You sick fuck.
dirty bastard that I am. So I have two Harvard graduates with me
Jesus Christ.
to help to help me to settle this debate. Gentlemen, butts or boobs?
Oh my gosh. You already know I'm gonna say the ass, dog. I got to.
Butts?
I gotta say the butts, bro.
But four butts. Yo, we
You know
go.
what I'm
So
saying?
we are ending out the decade, all right, and we're going into a new decade very soon. And 2020, it's been year of the butt, but it's like doing booty tin and beyond.
Wow. About to get that shit tatted.
Oh my god.
Shit, man.
All right, let me pause this shit real quick. Let me load up this Invaders In video for y'all. I'm spoiling it, so we'll start with that. BRB. Oh, y'all ain't gonna join in? What?
T-Rectodactyl, nigga. Fuck is
Hardest song I ever heard. My bad to cut off the.
I'll pull that up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll pull. You want me to pull that up?
T-Rectodactyl.
T-Rex
That's the end of the song, though.
Oh my
Well,
God.
the clip I found was.
Don't do it, please. Please don't pull it up.
Oh my gosh.
I can't take anymore.
So, this episode of the Boom Boom Show is sponsored by
The
Pter-
boom, boom, ba-boom.
pterodactyls. Yo, what would y'all say y'all guys' spirit animal is?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But I fuck with.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just that shit is really real for some people.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't be believing it like that, but mine's definitely a monkey.
Yeah, I'm also Cherokee, so that shit probably got significance. So I don't know about that shit, so I don't never,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be out here wilding on niggas, cultures and shit. My
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
ancestors looking at a nigga like, wow,
Yeah.
a turtle, huh?
But I think that if people were to describe my acts in terms of an animal, I think that I would hear a lot of bears.
I was
I
thinking
was
bear.
I was gonna say that shit too,
Yeah.
but I don't
I
know.
think I'm a bear. I'm like a little grizzly bear.
Yeah, 'cause that nigga will get mad.
Yeah. Like I little cuddly most of the time, you know what I'm saying? But then
Bear bubbles. Soap with the bear bubbles.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, man.
Pop, pop, pop.
You gonna do a bubbly like mixtape or single cover, bro?
Bro, I got some shit in the works, man.
Yeah, you
always
got some
thinking
clean
of it,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
always trying to play with the name.
Spotless.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug. These guys got some business to go to. They just was it Nairo's got the back to school bash.
Yeah.
Is it called the back to school bash?
I couldn't tell you what it's called.
I couldn't either.
But it's
told you I can't
it's already sold out. It's
Yeah, they
legendary.
lit.
You already know what each time Nice touches the stage,
yeah,
people always rocking.
rare, very rare.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, gang, gang, gang.
Shout out Melkavine.
Yeah, man. So Tone, what's next? I know we got the Treehouse, Tree Style Fridays.
Shout gang.
Every Friday. Today's Friday.
Tree Style Friday dropping. Peep that.
Yeah, we got that shit out right now.
You already know.
I'll have all your guys' links below to all the
It's
social
love,
medias,
it's
music.
love.
So please check that out. These guys are some of the dopest MCs. And as I said in episode 1, these were the first Church 808 guests that we ever had. Oh yo, you guys are gonna appreciate it. Look what we got right here, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We got the old school sign, man.
That's legendary.
Yeah.
Dope backs. Jesse, nice and big right there. Heard you. Valor.
I'm trying to find my shit.
There's mad names
I'm
on
wondering
it.
if I started doing.
I'm knowing my
city,
shit say
city.
T1.
I know your shit.
somewhere,
Your
like
shit's
a
on there.
freak.
I know I seen it.
Facts.
It might be on the other side. Who
That's
knows?
slitty.
Oh, they do got another side. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Oh, they go diaspora on that.
Oh, it's got to be on this side.
Facts.
Yeah, is
facts.
diaspora still a thing? It's just like diaspora's gang. But it's just like, that was like when you're in school,
Oh, look, I found
type
this
shit.
at the end.
Everyone's
I
wearing
used the
clothes.
T. I'm a savage.
See that. we just been doing our shit separately.
Yeah.
But it's all all of the homies are still working together.
That's where like it all was like, oh shit, like you can really do this shit.
Yeah.
That's just such a good feeling as a young lad.
Yeah, man. Had to get back to our cities and all of that. Hold it down for each other in each city too.
You know,
Yeah.
span the network.
Of course.
I'm gonna ask a couple. I'm not gonna say industry questions, but just like just one rapper to another. You know what I'm saying? Because don't forget, we have these bars, baby. They say I'm one of the most fire hot spitters that has ever run around these sewers. Okay.
Word on the street.
Yo, for real. What's so dope about rap is no matter how good or how bad you are, whatever rapper they are, they think they're the best rapper ever. And it's just like,
You got to, man.
yeah, that's it.
You said that's the best thing?
Not the best thing, but just one thing that's just like
That shit got me
fun
tight.
about it. Oh my
You got
god.
to.
But yeah, no, you supposed to
to
feel like that. Yeah, you supposed to feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sucks when it's a fucking blatant lie.
It just
ahead.
you supposed to feel like that, but it's on where you take that and what you make with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could feel like that all you want, but if you hear the song and you just saying stupid shit, I don't know.
Yeah, we are in the peak of bullshit, being able to get away with
Oh yeah.
bullshit. And the man with the rainbow hair was a big example of, hey, you will, in the words of Mr. Beast Mode, get got if you you do that crazy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, like, when that shit was going on, like, as an artist, I was like, damn, dude, like when he was like peaking and shit, I was like, it's like this is what the game is really about to get into right now. Is like a part, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me personally, a part of me, I was like, damn, bro, like this, if it shit keeps like going like this shit gonna be unfair. But I'm glad that I'm not like I don't wish anything bad like on like anyone. That sucks. Like, you know, that man still got a family and shit, you know, to take care of and stuff. But it just shows like example of other people, like, hey, you know, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, man.
Hey, yeah, man. You know, I ain't knocking nobody hustle. You know, you gotta, shit, you gotta do what you gotta do, but you gotta know what you doing.
Yeah.
And know that karma gonna come regardless of how you move. So
Yeah.
I can't judge nobody. I'm just the same nigga that I've been my whole life, and shit.
This was you as a kid, bro. I'm just imagining
Real
your
talk.
voice as a little kid, bro.
I'm
Dude, because
talking
I
about-
dead ass when I met you, I was like, damn, dude, this dude, like in my head, I was like, this dude's from the South, bro.
Straight up.
Because I don't know if I obviously I have an accent and shit. Everyone has an accent in a way or another. But definitely when I was in some rural southern areas, like people like was like, oh yeah, this dude def has an accent, because, you know, everyone had
Hell
that
yeah,
that
brother.
nice southern drawl. I
Hell
love that
yeah,
word,
brother. Yeah, you're
a
real-
drawl. For
real
whatever
good
reason, it reminds me of
illustrating
a.
on them boys.
I hear that word, it reminds me of a rooster. Oh yeah, and the show was just me slowly just sinking like into this couch, just like talking to my friends, and like I said, I was like, yo, I'm about to bring you guys into my element, so it's just me venting to my homies and shit about past experiences and shit. And you know,
True.
and if you guys you know, want to share anything as you guys have, I appreciate, you know, once again you guys being here
Oh yeah,
and
thanks
open
for
up
having
and
us,
sharing
bro.
your opinions and kicking knowledge. And you know, fuck it, I'm gonna burp into the mic. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you ready for this, Soap?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
think
not.
I am.
If you're wondering if I was ready, I'm not. I mean,
It was a little chunky.
okay. I just told you.
See.
Like,
Yo, so you want to plug anything?
Shit, man. Be on the lookout. I got a lot of everything coming out. I just been playing around with a lot of different collabs, different producers, my voice just cracks. Sometimes my voice cracks on the track sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it's really just been coming to a culmination of like, you got hella shit in the vault. Let's put some of it out, right? So I got a lot of singles that I've had for a
You
good
guys
amount of
been
time.
making music for a while, and that was just one thing that was like, oh shit. And I just started at the end of 2017 type shit.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
So,
journey.
shit, yeah, no, it's just it's so dope. No, just like I just sort of like dead ass like y'all shit was a movie, like you know, my shit would like everyone's got their own movie, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
watching the shit, everyone has their own story and shit,
Of
like,
course.
and it's a movie and shit. But like that shit was like it was a fucking movie, like, and it was it was cool to watch that, and that, like, you know, thanks for always, you know, keeping a part of that shit. Sorry, I can't speak like a regular human.
Nah, bro. I
But
appreciate
y'all-
the love, bro.
y'all
I
know the
appreciate that
vibes.
shit, for
Of
real.
course, of course,
Y'all
I
know the
appreciate you, man.
vibes.
Already.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
gonna get into these goofy videos, and then we about to send y'all off,
Hell yeah, hell
because, you know, y'all only in the city for so long. So let me turn these headphones up real quick, really loud. So this is let's see if y'all can hear this. Let's do a test. Okay, yeah. All right. So like I said, I've been binge watching Invader Zim, and this clip had me fucking dying.
Zim, I have come for you.
Huh? What is this? Who are you?
I am.
Who are you?
I
Who
am.
are you?
I am Hoop Dog, the gangster specter of defeat.
nigga, that was. Funny. Run it back. You gotta run it back.
Okay.
That shit
Okay.
was-
Dude.
it was
Dude, that
pretty
shit was
funny.
one of the funniest things I've seen
It
all
was
year.
pretty funny. I won't
Bro, I
lie.
love when you rewatch a cartoon and you just remember the first time you seen
I
it.
have come for you.
Huh? What is this? Who are you?
I am.
Who are you?
I
Who are you?
am Hoop Dog, the gangster specter of defeat.
His name's Poop Dog. the gangster what?
Niggas, bro, the
Yeah.
cartoons that they showed us when we was kids are fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, well, should we get a? Yeah, I guess we'll get a little. We'll take a quick jump. So, and shout outs Boston police on this. This is a video. I don't know the depth of this, but they're saying here that they had confiscated a phone, and this is what they're scrolling through on the phone. Don't really need to hear much sound on this. They
Got
some
your ass.
pervs, man.
Got your ass.
They some pervs, dog.
I say, John, look at this. Look at this here.
Dude, I hope you can hear this through the headphone, but I'm gonna put this on my shit. You need to hear this especially, Tone. Just
Wow.
because I was talking about
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
you, Tone. Listen to this.
Play the clip.
Okay.
Play the clip.
Oh, wait.
Can't see how they haven't come up with some kind
It's
of
about the hurricane.
way to combat these storms yet. They keep saying, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, oh, it's at this, but it's going to hit all this warm weather and warm water. We have a Navy. Why don't the Navy come and drop ice in the warm water so it can't get going as fast as it's going? There's got to be ways to combat this instead of just pointing at the thing and saying, well, it's now it's getting worse. Yeah, we know it's getting worse, but you tell us, oh, it's the warm weather, oh, it's the wind. Well, we have an Air Force. Drive some Air Force planes around.
Hey man, you know some people really just like to troll on the internet.
You think this guy was trolling?
Hey man, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
You don't think he was serious? Do you see the way he looked at the camera?
I did.
He was like, "We have
He
a
was-
Navy."
He was very very intimate with his demeanor. I felt that he was serious, but again, come on, you can't be. You said go draw some. You want us to go draw some ice up in the ocean, huh? Or like ice from Sonic, or like the
I
shit.
think I would presume he was talking about glaciers.
Wow, niggas want him to tow glaciers. We could tow some glaciers. Especially 'cause now them bitches just melted, so. It's hard out
Yo,
here.
I thought that would I'm a fucked up individual. I'm sure you guys have learned a lot about me through this. I can only imagine.
Most people are.
So,
Don't feel bad.
I was like, oh, cause deadass, like I did earlier. I wanted to ask because like you're from the South and shit. Like, did the fucking like hurricanes like that shit like be like
Oh yeah, that'd be
like freaky?
It'd be
'cause
fucking
I-
shit up.
Bro, my pops is moving to Puerto Rico, bro,
Oh yeah,
and I'm like
shit gets real.
that shit's a little spooky about that, cause it's like there's no such thing as hurricane insurance, dog. Is that true?
No, you can get like flood insurance and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You better have some motherfucking flood insurance. You
Dead ass.
You're gonna be over with.
Yeah, even if you don't live in a hurricane area, folks. Alright,
Get flood insurance. The world's
get-
about to end.
get all of it. Some crazy shit's about to happen. and you better lose your money for it. So I thought this was suitable. I wanted to end it at a lighter note because, like I said, I'm an asshole, and I'm really glad you guys got to see that side of me.
Why he just leave that shit in there so smooth, bro?
Because that's what a weasel does. Dude, look at me. I'm a slimy weasel.
Wow.
What?
Gotta own it.
Hey, you
Yo.
gotta speak of yourself more positively.
Yeah, words are spells.
Yo, true. Whew. Yeah. Goddamn.
You gotta show yourself love.
Every
So,
day.
I thought this would be good.
I'm a bitch that on
Good
the
for you
best.
guys because when I heard
Cash.
when I heard about the fact that you guys wanted anime fight scenes, I don't really know too much about Samurai Champloo, but I thought it was a long enough video on YouTube to go along with it.
It worked.
Yeah, and you
That shit
guys
was
dra-
fire.
Bro, I didn't even see what was behind us.
It was straight anime
It was-
niggas
Shit.
fighting.
You'll
and
see
shit.
the-
That
you'll
shit
see in the
was raw.
videos.
It
You'll
was
see in
raw,
all the
boy,
videos.
Bro, I
I'm
was
telling
lit.
you. Niggas had straight anime in that
Let's
bitch.
get it.
So do you guys like Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, of course.
Well, this is a if when you guys get that big ass rap check and you settle down and have a family, possibly this will be your son or daughter's room.
That'll be my room.
Fuck
What you talking
I
about?
might got camera out.
That's the studio, nigga. You trip.
That's fire as hell.
Definitely ain't no crib in that bitch.
That's fire as hell. Whose house is this?
Akira Toriyama.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I was about to do this.
the
Oh my god.
That's
Man,
just
I don't be
dope.
keeping up with things, man.
Yeah, that's raw.
Yeah, man. So, on that note, you guys have your futures to look forward to.
Thank you so much, sir.
And in this present moment, I will say once again and many times, thank you guys so much
Of
for
course.
stopping by and blessing the mic and the podcast, the Boom Boom Show, episode 5
Episode 5.
with Tone. And
Yes,
so,
yes.
and I'm corny as fuck, so I will say, it was dope.
Appreciate you, dog.
Already.